Are you coming back to school with me? We could have done it all so easily.
Hi, my name is Craig Thompson-Wood, your host on Teaching with Board Games, back for round 3. This is now round 3 of the Duel of Ages rush game. I'm actually going to put a dice out when I start the black turn, just because I need to remind myself as to what turn it is. So it is turn 3, and going, as every turn, we start off with the free action phase. Now, last turn I'd set myself up here with the white team to do some trading amongst this group of characters here. So we have a bunch of things. So I'm just going to collect up all their goods. So it's these 3 things here. So I've looked through these and decided who's going to get what, because there's a fair amount of things here, but anything can be traded in the free action phase, so we're just going to do that. So first off, Fencing Mask is going back to Leo Penny, aka Tom Vassell. Guardian of the Gate, that is going to be set up, and I'm just thinking who I want to set that up. And I think I'm going to give that back to Leo Penny. He's going to be setting that up after this. So the compression rifle is this special type of futuristic rifle, which just so happens to be good for Damon Raven here. So Damon is going to get the compression rifle. The Griswold rifle and the percussion derringer are both weapons which are... So these ones are both good. Leo Penny is going to be good with these. So you got these 2 different kinds of rifles, and those both just happen to be ones that he's good with. So he's got a few things there, and the Fencing Mask, because actually no, sorry, the Fencing Mask is going to go to Damon Raven as well, because I think Damon Raven's one of his roles is going to be taking on that oncoming assassin from the other side. Now the Silver Dove is only good with somebody with a high honor, and Leo Penny and Damon Raven both have low honor. So the highest honor here is Mr. Catskill. So he is going to take the Silver Dove. He also doesn't have any other weapons, and he has a decent throw, so he's going to take the Mind Piercer grenade. So that is it for the free action phase. We go on now to, in the free action phase, I'm going to have to set up the Guardian of the Gate. So here's the Guardian of the Gate token. I also took this opportunity to pull out Fluffy for the Rizzle the Red, and then the sentry that Jenny McKitty is going to be putting down this turn as well. So we're going to get that all done now. So in setting up the sentry, then, so you unleash it in the free action. So you use all the movement points to set it up. So he's putting the sentry right here. And then that's it for this. We're going on to the movement phase. So just deciding where everybody's going to be moving. So Leo Penny is going to be staying there because he's setting up that sentry, the Guardian of the Gate. The other 2 are on their way. So Damon Raven knows that the assassin has to come the shortest path possible towards William Wallace, so that makes it easy, very easy to predict. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to come over to this encounter here. William Wallace is not afraid. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll go down the line. So Leo Penny's not doing anything there. Headless Horseman has a movement of 7. So Headless Horseman will go, he was here with the cheerleaders. Yeah, so he's here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out there. And Master Splinter. So he could try getting into one of these gates here, perhaps. He's got his 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite. 4, 5, 6. Maybe just stay there in the woods. A limitation with Melina Arabato here, but she's just not allowed to trade cards. It's not that she can't be in a square with somebody else. So she's got a decent stealth, respect, not great, and then I guess you can give away her card if she wants to get into the low gate, but then that's got the water in front of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She'll try. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's going to try and get in through the gate there, see what she can do inside the black base. And then Erpatu. No, sorry, we need to do Mr. Catskill. I jumped over him. So he's got a movement of 6. And maybe I'll come this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll stop there because he doesn't have enough movement to enter the woods. And then we have Erpatu. Orpatu. Orpatu has a movement of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just staying close to William Wallace. And William Wallace will go, yeah, full disclosure, my senile cat, who's 16, decided this is a good place to vomit. So she's vomited on this part of the board. And William Wallace. So he's going to come over here. And he's going to adventure on that one. So that's it for Team White's movement. Going on to the melee phase. There's nobody in melee. So then we go on to the adventure phase. And so we'll just come from the top and work our way down. So William Wallace is encountering a town chapel. So the town chapel has a that is a honor of 5. Honor of 5, and William Wallace has an honor of 6. So he has impressed the town chapel, who will give him 1 common card. And he receives a barbed tongue. Each of the 20 lords of Taurus carries a barbed tongue as the symbol of an executor of their authority, a tool of pain and punishment to the masses. 4 and 4, she should definitely have that. 6 and 5, and it's like a pistol, so he's not going to be good with pistols. But yeah, if the attack causes damage, it takes additional 2 poison damage. Machines and bots are immune to poison. Working our way down, Damon Raven. Here, it's asteroid miners. So that is an aim of 7. Being an assassin, I hope he has a good aim. He only has an aim of 4. Better at point. So he does not impress the asteroid miners and does not get anything from them. So just have to remember what that is, and maybe someone with a better aim can go in there and collect that. Actually, who has a good aim? Orpatu. So maybe he'll come scooching over that way. Oh, actually, speaking of Orpatu, oh no, he just came there. He didn't actually anything. So Leo Penny's doing that, and there. So now here comes, this one's a little more interesting. This is what I liked before with the other ones, is where you're doing the challenges with these gates. So we have the main gate here. So it's a difficulty of 7 using stealth. So we have Nina Arabato. She has a stealth of 6, so it's defender better by 1. And with defender better by 1, it is a success. So she has made it into the black base. So Mr. Catskill's on nothing, Headless Horseman's on nothing. So we're down to Adigan the Rat, who's here, and he finds a sanctuary. So it takes 7 honor, and lo and behold, Master Splinter has high honor, and so he has 2 common cards coming to him. He could take 1 secret instead of 1 common, or is it 1 elite rather? Yeah, I'm just gonna take the 2 common. So 1, 2. So a pugilist badge. So a badge, reveal 1 honor. So his react is equal to his honor, which is for him. Well, It's actually dropped. And the sling. So sling, yeah, he's good with a lot of weapons, but not those. So, and you know what? He's not strong enough to use it. The sling requires a strength of 3, sorry, strength of 4, and he has a strength of 3. So he's not even able to use that one. So not very good for poor Master Splinter there, but maybe he can find something else to do with those. Maybe pass them off to somebody. All right, so that's going to be it for Team Black, Team White, on to Team Black, and let's see what they can do. So my plan for Team Black was, I think that, you know, Cassina is one of the best ones to try and do the rush to get out, because she can fly her way out. But she's quite strong too and can do a lot of damage. She just has to be able to transform into that dragon, and she hasn't got any cards yet. So I think using her to farm. Rizek the Red is doing great for his cards, so he might just mosey on into the white base here and see what he can do. Frost Dancer, yeah, I think there's going to be a push over here just to try and take out Wallace, Orpitu, and Damon Raven. See what we can do with those. So we've got like some of our fighters going that way, and I think, you know, maybe Ryan Knight is going to protect Cassina while she farms. Jenny McCarthy is going to be setting up the thing, and Brad is just going to do what slackers do. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move the assassin, the TIAX assassin, because that's what he's going to do. Because he has a very specific thing in mind. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's coming right to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think maybe just there. And okay, so Cassina, she's going to come down here. She wasn't able to get that one because her stats are quite poor right now. That's the problem. I was thinking of trying to get into the base here and just go into the vault, but now that these ones are, that's why I see it as important that those two were switched, because you have to fight to get into your own base now. By the time you make it there, the other team's already there. So she's just not going to be able to walk right in there, but maybe she goes with an entourage here. So Ryan Knight is going to join her. We're moving to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's going to take point here. Sorry, I think bumped Jenny McCarthy there. Jenny McGiddy, sorry. Okay, Rizek. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He moves 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just going to come around here. Go for that one there. And, you know, again, supporting Cassina while she does what she needs to do. Frost Dancer has a movement of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be 2. So I think Piccolo will come here. And Frost Dancer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never making it. All right, she's just moving up. And Brad, moseying along. 1, 2, 3. Next to Jenny. Hey Jenny, what you doing? So she's busy. She's setting up this sentry. Oh, and that would be done in the free action phase. I mean, that was the only free action being done because nobody was trading anything. So that was all her movement was spent doing that. So that's it there. There's no movement. There's no melee. There's no shooting. Just a little bit of adventuring. So again, let's start from the top and work our way down. So we have Piccolo here. Piccolo's checking this out. Oops. And it is a boxing ring. Sorry, I was just trying to get focused there. Okay, so he's in the boxing ring. And it's a 6 melee. And Piccolo should be good at this. Has a melee of 8. So, pa-pow. He's beat the boxing ring. And he is getting an obsidian tomahawk. While much more effective than the stone club axe, the obsidian tomahawk's edge was prone to chipping and shattering. So he's got the strength and intelligence to use it. Doesn't specialize with any weapons. What should you say about him? Cannot use weapon cards. Okay, well, he can trade that one away, or he can use it to break into an enemy base or something. And let's see, so Jim McCarthy's setting that up, and then there's only one more adventuring, which is Casina. So she's down here, and it is a Comet Surfer. So that is a 6 react, and her react as Casina is only 2. So she is not having a good time with this. So her react is too poor for that. So Ryan Knight can get that. Maybe Ryan Knight should have gone with her, and then they could have just done the free trade next turn. That would have been smart, but sometimes I'm not smart. Okay, so the sentry is set up. The sentries are set up there. So this one has a nice field of range here, and this one's going to have a good field here. And then the assassins are moving towards their targets, and everything's starting to come along. So that was turn 3, and I lied because I didn't put the dice out. Let me do that right now before I forget. Okay, so I'll put the dice there. Is that a good spot? Yeah. Move it over a little bit. But that is showing the turn number now, so it is turn 3 of 12. So tune in again next week for round 4.
Are you coming back to school with me?